year, so worthy of that acknowledgement.
Oh, Wolfpack Nation will not forget 2024. And finally, they have, their own year besides always talking about 1983, right?
Right.
Meteorologist Kat Campbell knows this all too well.
My Final Four t-shirt. I love it. It was a good year so far.
Yes.
Now, we are dealing with some rain out there today. Nothing severe or anything like that. It's going to be just some nuisance rain that we see through the early afternoon. We saw this rain move through the triangle a bit earlier. It's starting to move out. Just a few sprinkles left in North Raleigh at this point. A little bit of rain closer to Jordan Lake. This is all going to be moving to the north, so I would expect the bulk of the rain to keep moving away from the triangle, but we'll keep in a chance of a few showers into the afternoon. In Fenton, not too many people sitting outside today. Still some people out and about, though. We have about a 40% chance for rain through 1 o'clock, and then as we get toward 4 or 5 o'clock, that chance down to just 20%. But here's the main event. What we're seeing right now is just this, just a few scattered showers out ahead of this main event. It is going to weaken some as it approaches us. We're going to see the energy be offset, the low pressure to the north, so it becomes a bit more separated from that region. A level 4 threat for severe storms in the south today. There have already been tornadoes reported in parts of Louisiana. And looking ahead to tomorrow, that threat decreases. Still a level 2 threat to our south and to our north, but we're in between with a level 1 threat for most of North Carolina tomorrow. We have most of the ingredients that we would need for severe weather. The question mark is just how much thunderstorm energy will be around tomorrow. And a lot of that's going to have to do with the morning round of rain. We're going to be watching the radar closely tomorrow morning to see how heavy the rain is and how widespread it is. If Futurecast is correct, we would have quite a bit of rain already filling in by late morning, and this would really help to keep that thunderstorm energy number very low in our area and help to limit how many strong to severe storms could develop. Still pretty widespread rain expected around lunchtime. I think noon is when that threat for severe storms could begin, and it would likely peak during the afternoon. So we're talking about 3, 4, 5 o'clock is when I'm thinking we would have the greatest potential of a severe storm. Still perhaps some storms 6, 7, maybe as late as 8 o'clock in our eastern counties. But after the evening commute, any rain or storms should really be starting to move east of the triangle. We have a 100% chance of rain tomorrow. You really shouldn't need to water your grass or your garden tomorrow. Friday, just a 20% chance for rain as some upper level energy moves through, and then the rest of your weekend looks nice and dry, and we do have a drier weather pattern setting up as well. For your 7-day forecast, let's take a look at the next couple of days. Tomorrow is a WRAL Weather Alert day due to this severe storm threat. I don't think that the severe storms are going to be widespread. However, there still could be a couple of storms that strengthen and produce some wind damage, and we can't rule out an isolated tornado. It's also going to be very windy tomorrow and Friday, even outside of the thunderstorm threat. Both days we're talking about winds gusting to about 40 miles per hour perhaps. And then as we get into the weekend, a little cooler in the morning, some upper 40s on the way, and we bounce back into the 80s by the end of the weekend. We've got the cold front coming. We'll cool down a bit, but I'm not seeing any more 30s, frost or freeze threat on the horizon. So I think you're good to go for your planting.